Most gardeners lose half their harvest every single July and never figure out why. They water, they weed, they wait, but by August, their plants look tired, burned out, and half dead. Sound familiar? Here is the truth nobody talks about. July is not just another summer month. It is the most dangerous month for your backyard garden. The heat does things underground that you cannot see. And if you miss just 3 simple steps this month, your whole season can fall apart fast. But here is the good news. I'm going to show you exactly what to do, step by step. And I am saving the most important one for last, because most people get it completely backwards. Stick with me here. This could change everything for your garden this summer. Let's start with number 1. Stop watering your garden at the wrong time. Now I know what you are thinking. I already water my garden. But when you water matters just as much as how much you water. Here is what happens. When July hits and temperatures climb into the 90s, the soil on top heats up like a frying pan by midday. If you water at noon or even at 2 in the afternoon, that water does not reach the roots. It evaporates before it gets 6 inches deep. Your plants are sitting there thirsty while you think you just gave them a good drink. The roots of most vegetable plants sit about 6 to 12 inches below the surface. That is where the water needs to go. So here is what you do instead. Water either early in the morning before 9 a.m. or in the evening after 6 p.m. This gives the water time to soak all the way down before the heat pulls it back up. Your plants will look healthier within just a few days. You will actually use less water and get better results. Simple change, big difference. Now here is something most people completely skip in July, and it quietly kills their garden. This brings us to number 2. You need to mulch right now, today if you can. I'm not talking about fancy, expensive stuff from a garden store. I'm talking about grass clippings, straw, shredded leaves, even cardboard in a pinch. Here is the science behind it. Bare soil in July can reach temperatures of 130 to 140 degrees Fahrenheit on the surface. At that temperature, the good bacteria and tiny organisms that feed your plants start to die off. Your soil basically gets cooked from the top down. But when you lay down just 2 to 3 inches of mulch around your plants, the soil underneath stays 10 to 20 degrees cooler. That means your roots stay comfortable, your soil stays moist longer, and you water less often. Mulch also blocks weeds from getting sunlight. So you're solving 3 problems with one free or nearly free move. Spread it around your tomatoes, peppers, squash, whatever you have growing. Leave a little space right around the stem so air can still move at the base. That is it. One afternoon of work, and your garden will thank you for the rest of the summer. Alright, now we are at number 3. And this is the one most people get completely wrong. This is the step that separates a tired July garden from one that keeps producing all the way into September. You need to start feeding your plants again right now. Here is why most people mess this up. They fertilize in the spring when they plant, and then they think they are done. But by July, all those nutrients have been used up or washed away by rain and watering. Your plants are working overtime in the heat, flowering, fruiting, trying to survive. They are running on empty. Now, I'm not talking about pouring a bag of chemical fertilizer on everything. That can actually burn stressed plants in the heat. What works best in July is something gentle and natural. Compost tea, diluted fish emulsion, or even banana peels soaked in water for a few days. These feed your plants slowly and safely. Pour it right at the base of each plant, once every week or 2. Your plants get a steady stream of nutrition without the shock. Tomatoes will start setting more fruit. Peppers will perk back up. Even your herbs will get a second wind. This one step alone can extend your harvest by 4 to 6 weeks. So there you have it. Water at the right time, mulch to protect your soil, and feed your plants the gentle way. 3 simple things. No fancy tools, no expensive products, no complicated systems. Just smart, calm gardening that actually works. That is what we do here at Chill Harvest Garden. Every single week I share tips just like these, real advice that saves you time, money, and frustration in your own backyard. When you subscribe to this channel, you are not just hitting a button. You are joining a growing community of relaxed, smart gardeners all across the country who are getting more out of their garden with less effort. That is the whole idea. So if this helped you today, go ahead and subscribe. Your future self, standing in the garden this September with a full harvest, will be really glad you did.